Hi guys, how it's going? Myself Shine. Today I'm going to walk you all through my project as a part of skill development course. The course name is Cloud Based Data Analytics and my course instructor is Dr. Vijay Kumar. The topic I have been given for my project is designing a multi-tier application with VPC subnets and EC2. So let's get started. First log in into the AWS home console home. Click on VPC and you can see here create a VPC and choose VPC only. Give the name as my VPC and give the IPv4 CIDR as 172.20.0.0 by 20 and create and click on create VPC. After that go to the subnets, click on create subnets. Choose your own VPC and give the name as my public subnet 1. Choose availability zone as no preferences and give the IPv4 subnet CID or block as 172.20.0.1.0 by 24 and click on create subnet and again create another subnet and choose your own VPC and give the name as my public subnet 2 and give the availability zone as no preference and give IPv4 subnet CID or block as 172.20.1.2.0 by 24 and add another new subnet. Give the name as my public subnet 3. Choose the availability zone as no preferences. IPv4 VPC CID or block. Give the default and IPv4 subnet CRD or block is 172.20.2.3.0 by 24 and add another new subnet and give the name as my public, my private app subnet 1 and give the availability zone as no preference. Give the IPv4 subnet CIDR block as 172.20.4.0 by 24. Add another new subnet. Give the name as my private app subnet 2. Give the IPv4 subnet CIDR block as 172.20.5.0 by 24 and another new subnet and give the name as my private app subnet 3 and give the IPv4 subnet CIDR 172.20.6.0 by 24. Add another new subnet. Give the name as my public DB1. Give the IPv4 subnet CIDR block as 172.20.7.0 by /24. Add another new subnet. Give the name as my public DB2. Give IPv4 subnet CIDR block as 172.20.8.0/24 Add another new subnet. Give the name as my public db3. Give IPv4 CIDR block as 172.20.9.0/24. Now click on create subnet. After successfully created 9 subnets, let us check whether all 9 subnets are created or not. Yeah, all 9 subnets are created. Now click on route tables. Click on create route table. Here give the route table name as my public RT. Choose your own VPC. And now click on create route table. Create another route table. Give name as my private app RT. Choose your own VPC and click on create route table. And again create another route table. Name it as my private DB RT. Choose your own VPC and click on create route table. Let us associate their subnets. We will associate the public route table to the public subnet. So go to route tables and choose my public RT and click on subnet association and click on edit subnet associations and select my public subnet 1, my public subnet 2, my public subnet 3 and click on save associations and again click on route tables and choose my private app RT and click on subnet associations and click on edit subnet associations and choose my private app subnet 1, my private app subnet 2, my private app subnet 3 and click on save associations and again come to the route tables and click on my private DBRT and click on subnet associations. Click on edit subnet associations. Now choose my public DB1, my public DB2, my public DB3 and click on save associations. After that, go to internet gateway and create internet gateway and give name as my internet gateway. Click on internet gateway and on the top of the right side you can see attach to VPC and click on that and select your own VPC and click on attach internet gateway. Now create NAT gateway. Click on create NAT gateway. Give name as my NAT gateway. Select the subnet as my public subnet 1. Allocate the elastic IP and create NAT gateway. Now go to route tables. Choose my public RT And you can see here routes. Click on that and edit routes. Add routes. Choose 0.0.0.0/0 and choose internet gateway. And here choose which you have created. And click on save changes. And again go to route table and choose my private app RT. Click on routes, edit routes, click on add routes. Select NAT gateway which you have created and save changes. And again go to route tables and select my private DB RT. Click on the routes, click on edit routes, add routes 0.0.0./0. Click on NAT gateway, click on your own gateway and save changes. Now go to AWS and in the search bar, search for EC2 and open EC2 instance. Here instances, you can launch instances. Give the instance name as my jump server. Use Amazon Linux. And here instance type as T2 micro. And choose the key pair. Here create new key pair. And enter the key pair as key pair. And click on create key pair. And edit the network settings. Choose your own VPC and choose my public subnet 1 and auto assign public IP, choose enable. And in the firewall, choose create security group. Here in the security group, give the name as my public jump server. And in description required also, do the same as SG. And there will be no changes in any things in the security group. And launch instances. After it is showing success, go to instances. Again create another instance. Name it as my PHP app server. And choose Amazon Linux and choose instance type as T2 micro and choose the key pair and edit the network settings. Choose the VPC here in subnet my private app subnet 1. Here auto assign public IP, keep disabled. Firewall, create security group. Here type my PHP app server and here source type is custom And source is here is choose my jump server. After that, launch instance. After it is showing success, again go to instances and again launch instances and give the name as my PHP app server 2. Choose Amazon Linux. Choose instance type as T2 micro. Choose keypair as keypair. Network settings, choose edit and choose your own VPC. And here choose subnet as my private app subnet 2. Here auto assign public IP, keep disabled. Under firewall, choose create security group. Under inbound security rules, choose custom, choose the source as my gem server. After that, click on launch instances. After that, go to instances and click on here refresh instances. And now you can see all the three instances. Just wait a second until it shows 2 by 2 check passed. After that, now you can see that here for all instances, status check is 2 by 2 check passed. Now open your command prompt of your laptop. Now in the command prompt, click on chmod 400 mykeeper.pet and copy the SSH client. Now we have to connect to the public which we have created using SSH client. Now let us open our command prompt of our laptop and we have to copy the SSH key which was given to us and copy it. And click on S. Now we have to download our PHP and Apache server so that to download that follow these steps as on the AWS website. See the follow the one by one step as given in the AWS website. Do the same which we have given in the AWS website. Follow the step by step without skipping any of the command. So after that, scroll down. Now we have to activate our PHP, my admin and Apache. Now we will create application. Now we have to connect our PHP app servers. We have to copy it and paste it in the command prompt. Now we have to download our PHP Apache server. To download, follow the steps on the AWS website. See, to install my PHP admin, follow these steps. And again restart the Apache. And restart php dot slash fpmt. And navigate to Apache document, use this command. And to select source package, use this command. Create my PHP my admin folder. After that, delete my HP and latest things. Now go to AWS, the search bar, type load balancer. Open the load balancer. Click on create load balancer. Here, choose application load balancer. Click on create. Load balancer name as myALB. Here in schema, choose internet facing. In load balancer IP address type IPv4. Networking mapping. In VPC, choose your own VPC. And here under the subnet, keep my public subnet one. And here in group security groups, click on create new security group. And here give the security group name as myALBSG. And in description, write allows SSH access to developer. And choose your own VPC. And then click on create security group. After that, again come to this and reload it. Now choose myALBSG. And here you can see that click on create target group. In this, choose instances, name it as myALBPHPTG. And here protocol port is HTTP and port number is 80. And IP address type is IPv4 and protocol version HTTP1. And here click on next. There you can choose my PHP app server 1, my PHP app server 2. And then here you can see that create target group and click on continue. Then you can create successfully a target group. Now reload it and choose the target group which you have created now. After that, left all other keep it default and click on the create load balancer. Here, choose my public subnet 2 also. This application load balancer. Give the name load balancer name as my ALP schema network facing load balancer IP24 and network mapping. Choose your own VPC, and here you have to choose availability zones as 2, US ES 1D, US ES 1E, and security group as which you have created, my ALPSG, and choose the target group which you have created and click on create load balancer. Then you have successfully created the load balancer. For creating a load balancer, click on my ALP. Now you can see that it is successfully created. Now click on instances to connect my PHP app server to the load balancer. Now click on this. Click on security, and here you can see that security group. Click on the security groups. Now select this and edit inbound rules. Here click on add rule. Keep the port number as 80 and choose the security group as my ALBSG and click on save rules. Now you have successfully connected the PHP app server to the load balancer. You successfully edited the inbound security groups. Now copy the DNS name in the load balancer and paste it in the browser and check the test page is coming. If yes, now we have to check if the load balancer is working or not. So we will create index.html page where we test both our apps. See, now redirect to the test page and now click slash index.html and you can see that the load balancer is working successfully. See, if you reload PH1 server 1, PH server 2, it is coming both. Now go to AWS. In the search bar, click RDS. After going to the RDS, here you can see the subnet groups. Click on this and click on create DB subnet groups and give the name as my DB subnet groups. Same in the description and choose your own VPC. Here choose your own VPC and choose the availability zones as US East 1D and US East 1E and choose the subnets and then click on create. And you have successfully created the MyDB subnet group. And after that, click Here you can see the databases and click on that. And here you can see that create database. After going to the RTS, here you can see the subnet groups. Click on this and click on create DB subnet groups and give the name as my DB subnet groups. Same in the description and choose your own VPC. Here choose your own VPC and choose the availability zones as US East 1D and US East 1E and choose the subnets and then click on create. And you have successfully created the MyDB subnet group. And after that, here you can see the databases and click on that. And here you can see that create database. The database, choose standard create. And here engine type is MySQL. After that, in the templates, choose free tier and keep the name as MyDB and master username as admin. And here create the master password and create your and choose your own VPC. And here choose create new and try and type a name of mydbsg and keep it as default rest of all and click on create database. Just wait for a while. For a while, you can see that successfully created a database of MyDB and click on MyDB and go to connectivity and security. Here click on VPC security group. Select this. Here go to inbound rules. Click on edit inbound rules. Add a rule and keep the port number as 3306 and choose my PHP app server and save the rules. And you have successfully created inbound security rules. And now to copy the endpoint of the database. Now come to the command prompt and log into the PHP MyAdmin. There under PHP MyAdmin, you can see the file called config.sample.inc.php. Under config.inc.php, search for host. Under the host, rename with the database name. And now you will save the file and go to the web and log into the PHP MyAdmin. Now give this credential and punch the credential. Now you will see an error. Because this happens, PHP MyAdmin is a stateful application. It can only store the session in one application server, but now in the load balancer we have two application load servers, so we will change the settings. Now we will go to the ALB PHP target group, and in the attributes we change the settings to the stickiness, so the session goes to one app server. See, again it goes to one app server. Now again punch the credentials. Now you can see we will log into the PHP